community. There's real community here.
In a town that experienced the meteorological equivalent of a massive earthquake, many consider this place the epicenter.
Good morning, Rocky Grass!
Planet Bluegrass.
Huge for the town. Huge for the town.
No assigned seating. Sit wherever your legs will take you.
It is my honor to welcome you all back home.
Home.
I think the town of Lyons is ready to just start having fun.
Greg Ferguson.
And so that, I think maybe in some ways this can be a kickoff for that.
Calls this place home.
Please make welcome the Rail Splitters.
Of course, he knows not that long ago, one of his neighbors decided to break in.
And this is Planet Bluegrass.
Within 48 hours,
Totally, completely
a year's worth of rain
underwater.
fell on parts of Boulder County. Sitting at the confluence of two normally tame creeks, Lyons faced an historic inundation.
It's gone. It's underwater. Everything is gone.
And evacuation of its 2,000 residents.
There's no electricity. There's no wastewater. There's no telephones.
A lack of effective infrastructure effectively silenced the town for 6 weeks.
I lost everything, and that's just the way it is.
The flood destroyed or damaged 1/5 of all homes in Lyons and washed away both mobile home parks, including the Riverbend Mobile Home Park.
We left with 2 children, a dog, a cat, my wife and I, in one of our cars.
Danny Shaffer.
And we never moved back.
Called the Riverbend home.
I really, really, really miss Riverbend. I really miss being there. It was a very, very special place.
My name's Danny Shaffer. Nice to be playing tonight.
It's almost cliche to add the adjective struggling to the word musician. Yet Shaffer knows his struggle could put many who sing the blues to shame.
Well, your nose is itching in the wind.
Last year has been a number of challenges and hurdles, and our rent is double from what it was. And housing is very scarce in Lyons.
Scarce, as in virtually non-existent for those who survive not just day to day.
Oh, and all you need is a little time alone.
But gig to gig.
Make some coffee and unplug the phone.
It's been extremely frustrating. We're already starting to lose people that have moved on.
Consider this a tale of two towns. The business district fought back, it feels vibrant again, but if some parts of town now know the best of times, others remain mired in the worst. Just a few blocks away from the main highway, appearances can be revealing. "45 homeowners have considered a federally funded buyout. If all are accepted, 45 lots will turn into open space. No homes allowed."
These are actually pretty comfy steps.
Joe Meckel
The house raising guys are amazing.
has decided to stay put, although in order to do so, the town required him to raise his yet-to-be-finished home well above the 100-year flood stage. It'll be about 5 feet higher than before.
First couple times is kind of weird though, isn't it? To walk around here.
He hopes to reopen his in-home business next month.
You know, we've seen him from really bad days to really good days.
And knows volunteers have helped a slow permitting process.
They want it done right, and I think it's a learning curve for everybody.
But this was worse than anybody had ever imagined that could happen to our town.
Jackie Watson likely speaks for everybody when she says the town has a problem.
Yeah, our affordable housing stock had been located historically along our river. And when the flood came, it destroyed 2 mobile home parks and blocks of what's called Old Town.
In Lyons, the closer you were to the water, the more affordable your home was. Town data suggests those who lost homes tended to earn half of those who did not.
Sometimes we're all working at a very short fuse, and it is eating at us all.
Shaffer won't be heading back to Riverbend.
This was Riverbend Mobile Home Park. When the flood came, it washed away the road,
and created basically two river channels side by side.
Owner Mike Whipp had no other choice but to reinvent his land. Being this close to the water, the mobile home park had to go. In its place, Whipp turned the land into a spot for weddings. He worries about his former tenants.
Those that really want to be back, I hope that they all make it back.
A town once nearing 2,100 residents has now dipped to 1,800.
We don't really know what's going to happen next. And there's a lot of people that are still waiting to come home.
We'll split the solos. I think it'll become apparent.
Yet, if it was indeed the equivalent of an earthquake that rattled Lyons, at least the aftershocks have been rhythmic in nature. On Tuesday nights at Oskar Blues, newcomers sit next to old-timers in one of the largest and longest-running weekly jam sessions in the country.
Music will always be an important part of Lyons.
Thankfully, much like the water, the silence receded as well.
We embrace that, and that is what we consider our small town charm, are our people.
Maybe in the end, it'll be enough to provide a much-needed chorus to a song about a town still struggling to find a common voice.
You sing it every day I'm gone.
There's a lot of things at stake here. We're still hopeful. We're hopeful, aggravated, tired, and still hanging in there.
Chris Vanderveen, 9 News.